Hello Cobrats and welcome back to Super Paper Mario. I am TryclydeTamer. Last time we've scaled the Great Dotwood Tree, and in this episode we're gonna open this newly created door and take on the boss here. Ha ha ha! Finally you arrive! I know that voice. You don't wear its hardiness well. At last, the hero. I know you from the festival of hair that dances upon your lip. I am a humble servant of Count Black. Master of Dimensions, pleaser of crowds, I am Dimentio. We don't like you, Dimentio. It is truly enchanting to finally meet my hapless victims. I have prepared a special morsel of a treat for you. Oh, what's it gonna be? Alright. Flat stages, I like it. How about some magic? And voila! You are now in Dimension D, a dimension of my own creation. In this mind-bending realm, my attacks are 256 times more potent. I am now far more powerful. I could obliterate you with the raise of an eyebrow. Now we must duel like two gleaming banjos on a moonlit stoop. Okay. Mini-boss, or boss, I guess, of Chapter 3-3 is Dimentio, and I actually got hit by the thing. He's not hard to get hit by. He does his own little thing, so I guess that's what you can do. You can, jump on these once they get solid and then hop on him. That'd be cool if I hit him while he was doing that little zoom teleport thing. And for 256 times more powerful, he's kind of a pushover. Maybe just so great with Mario and Thugly here. Of course, I don't want to switch to Bowser because he's just so overpowered, and then combined with Thugly or Boomer, I would just be like so crazy. Can you pierce this illusion? I don't know, man. I don't think there's really any tell of which is the real one. Alright, that one seems to be the fake one. Maybe the one that moves the second time is the fake one. Meow, 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 meow. Avoid the stuff. And his hitbox is a little bit weird too. Maybe his gesture has a little bit spiky. Alright. He has 30 HP, I'm pretty sure, so let's say I hit him 7 times, so he only needs 2 more HP of damage left. I don't know. Ooh boy, I almost actually got hit by that. And I jumped on yon face. No, second one to move. There we go. Finish him off. Your blows are like miniature jackhammers wielded by tiny angry road workers. How is this possible? This dimension makes me 256 times more powerful. I have a suggestion. Why don't you say that this place also makes you more powerful? Ha ha ha. Of course, this was simply an amusement that played out exactly as I planned. Were you amused? That was just an hors d'oeuvre. The next time we meet, you will feast on a deadly 8-course meal. I don't even know if hors d'oeuvre is a French term, so maybe that's why in America we insist on it being hors d'oeuvre, even though it's clearly spelled hors d'oeuvre. Ciao for now, my mustachioed foe. He seems to have a French flair, so maybe I should give him a French accent, but that wouldn't really make sense for a character of his look and stature, and the way his music plays him out to be. A little more, perhaps. They are strong, but they must be stronger yet to defeat Black. I must make sure they can face him when the time comes around at last. He had a little soliloquy there. And hey, we got Spinies that just jumped off. They're probably born to suicide, and they're not really born too much far into their life anyway. That doesn't make sense, because there was a Lakitu that was just tossing them out, giving birth. Maybe that's just how Lakitu gets its sick kicks. Oh, can I jump on that? Ah, that would have been so cool if I made it up there. Oh boy, I thought I was going to fall down the whole tree. Look at all this wind here. The white wind isn't solid, but the red wind is, as the Pixel in the first chapter section told us. So we're just gonna ride this red wind, and it's gonna start to disappear down that way. And maybe you'd fall into the wind going in the westward direction, unless that was like east or north or south. Who knows in this world? And it seems like that's an already used block, but it isn't. It's a coin block. Of course I can just switch back out, but now that I've done that, it's probably gonna screw me out of a couple coins. Yeah, I've only got like 5 or 6 coins, but I could have sped through it all and gotten 10. But oh well. Let's hit this thing. End of chapter. Mario, Peach, and Bowser have scaled the tree and defeated Dimentio. The exhausted heroes were relieved to finally see the ivory towers of Fort Francis. Was Tippy safe? Was the next Spear Heart really waiting for them ahead? Their only answers were the strange voices carried on the wind from inside the fort. They probably sound very nerdy. Chapter 3-4, The Battle of Fort Francis. So this is where that dweeb Francis lives. Puh, what's this castle got over mine? Do you think Tippy is alright? I'm starting to worry. Okay, she's fine. And then Francis's fun music. This is what's going on here. This is so high technical. It's a totally undiscovered digibutterfly species. I must document it. Mario. Yes, shake that thorax. Ugh. The Digibutter.near forum guys will be so jealous when I post these shots online. Ah, Francis is great. What's it say here? No entry unless you're a super genius like me or a totally hot babe. Stay out. Ooh, maybe I should switch to Peach for this. No, actually. What we want to do is be Mario and use our powers of Flippery and go to the slightly differently colored stuff, and I guess it must be the slightly differently colored stuff right there. I'm being very redundant with my speaking. Ooh, let's go down this way. And it's not another Gromiva enemy, but rather a thing in which we must use Thorough. And haven't really seen a lot of these kinds of plots either. And yes, it's going to make that chest appear, in which there is a fort key. It's even bitty for itself. So now we're able to easily enter Fort Francis. I want to call it a castle, but it's officially called a fort. Now that it's owned by Francis, it's going to be a little bit different than how it used to be. It was once a castle, or fort rather, of the tribe of the Ancients. Welcome home, Master. Yes, he's got meow maids. This is just fun, isn't it? Are these meow maids, or no? There's like different species, as we'll see, of course. Welcome home, Master. Today is the street date for Prince of the Unicorns, Volume 15. Do not forget. Welcome home, Master. A baseball game and extra innings has delayed the start of Starship X-Naught. I adjusted the recorder meow to start time by 30 minutes to compensate. Why, thank you, even though I'm not your master. Welcome home, Master. I finished removing commercial breaks from your recorded programs. Man, that's great. Sweetness. Welcome home, Master. The new space combat sim, Starship X-Naught Space Whoops, has arrived by mail. So that's a game, and he's a big fan of that series, of course. What's going on here? About these couple locked things. It's Tippy, just with ellipses. Hi, technical. What's going on behind this? People. Sweet. The resolution on these images is just breathtaking. Yeah. I'm just going to read all these things and see what Francis has to say about his wonderful camera nerdy stuff. Yeah. With this new 20 petapixel digital camera, I'll be able to make wall mural-sized prints. Yeah, with my new 1600mm lens, I could shoot candid shots from orbit if I wanted. Yeah, this lens is pretty much the sweetest aperture ever. We're totally taking an f-stop of 5.6 here. Yeah, this camera sports the face interpolating hyper CCD, did you know that? It means I can accurately capture all 22 quadrillion colors in your wings. Yeah. The shutter speed on this camera is faster than any other model in existence. 0 to 3200 pictures in less than 0.26 seconds, actually 0.26789 repeating. Yeah, it's quite impossible to take a blurry shot with this glorious camera. One time I shot a picture while being given a wedgie. It was crystal clear. Near. This camera has a high-powered processor inside for superior noise reduction. The fuzzy logic AI adjusts white balance to perfection. Isn't that fascinating? Near. Don't worry, this beauty has enough battery charge to power a small nation. I have enough charge to take pictures of you for the next 126 years. Yeah. With my new digital 98,789p widescreen projector, I can take a picture of your wings projected onto the side of my whole castle. So yeah, that's all he has to say about that. Welcome home, Master. Okay, I'm pretty sure these are saying the same things. Yeah, they're just moving on a wide scale of stuff throughout the castle. Nothing in 3D this way, so let's just go up against the wall, just running against it, but it wasn't registering for a quick second there. Let's talk to the robotic meow maids. I've cataloged all of Master's comments and filed them away. Do not think I did it out of the kindness of my robot heart. They're beginning to clog vital fire escape routes from the castle. Man, this place just has the greatest lines ever. But once we do go into 3D here, we can get out this way. And I'm pretty sure this is a Secura Meow. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's the name of a different one. Let's switch to Thoro here because it's going to use these Meow Bombs. I don't really remember the proper names of all these things, but you can toss it into its mouth and make it explode. There's no other way to defeat it. Okay, then. These are, I want to say, patrol meows because they're just patrolling over the place, and once they see intruders, they get angrified. And then there's just these doors hanging on the ceiling. Well, not really straight on the ceiling, just like kind of floating in midair like that. Yeah, I like racking up my points like this. What does the sign say? Quiet in the hallway. Stomping disturbs master's nap time. Alright. What stomping do you need? Do you need like thudding around like this with Thudley? And make them fall down like so, and go kaboom like all this stuff. I'm gonna go into this left door first, and see where it takes me. Alright, judging by the stuff, we want to flip into 3D here, and then to Peach. That's gonna bring us back to 2D, and I'm saying every little thing going on, we float away over this way, back to 3D again. There's another one of these guys back here, but I'll leave you to live. I'll spare you just this once, because you have that nice tennis-looking hat on your head and those bows. I can just barely reach that, but I will be switching to Thoro, because we got these air meows, as they are indeed called. RNG are indeed called. And I am able to hit that up there, which makes this invincible bridge happen. Oh boy, which gray line is gonna win? I vote on the third row one. Let's see if it wins. Come on, I believe in you. It's like the doggy racetrack in Majora's Mask. And it did win, even though there's gray forming, so I was technically starting to become row 4. I think there's 3 or 4 of these air meows going around up here, and none others are showing up. Oh, I did kill that one to hit the switch, so I guess there was only 2 at that one point. Alright, in here we go. This is a secure meow, as you can tell by the somewhat looking shades. You have reached the door to Master's private room. For security purposes, you must confirm your identity. Answer the following security question with either true or false. Video game soundtracks are totally high technical. Yeah, that's true. Episode 127 of the Grotus Chronicles is pretty much the sweetest thing ever. I've never seen it, but I assume it's true. One day I will own all the Starship X Not Series 3 collectible action figures. Sounds like a thing that Francis would do. Now you must enter the passcode. I do not know the passcode. Let's go 4043 error not found. Meow! 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 You were not the master! Deploy security measures! It's going to make a pit appear, but there's 2 pixels for it to stay where it is. And we're going to fall all this way where there is a chain chomp. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna toss this at you, but it's not gonna do a thing. Actually, it's like a thing where you hit the stuff down on a switch. Yeah, once you go into 3D, there's the stuff like that. I guess I have to put some extra weight on it or something. Or maybe I can just grab this chain chomp and see if I can get it off the stuff. No? Well, I'm just gonna weigh it down with Mario. Maybe that's just all we need to get it like so. Is it gonna make the pipe go back up? Doesn't seem to be so. We're just gonna hop out right here. Haven't been here yet. Okay. I'm just so much. I wish I could hop on them individually so I could rack up my points even more. Oh boy, what's the dealio here? Something in 2D, and then we must switch to 3D. That's a nice little change. Got a sign here. Let's read it. For Francis's eyes only. Room on the right, 2323. Room on the left, 2828. Alright, so those are very obviously the passcodes we need. And we got a big switch, and it's a Jesus pixel. Hey there, you seem friendly. If so, give me a hand. If not, give me a hand anyway. Give you a hand like Thoreau, huh? But yes, let's just go to Thudley and pound that thing down. And we got yet another pixel. Freedom! Oh, finally I'm out. I didn't know what I was gonna do. Thank you, thank you. I've been shut up in here forever. You'll never catch me in there again. I must repay you. I'm at your service. I'm sure you can find a use for my talent. And we have a lot of use for your talent, actually. Hold on a second. Before we get all friendly, we should see if we're on the same page. You met Francis, right? What do you think of the guy? Your first impression? He's a little greenish. Oh, I see. Anything else about him catch your eye? He's into butterflies. Oh yes, let's see how you would think that. So to sum it up, what do you think about him? He's a stallion! So you think Francis is a greenish butterfly fanatic? Basically a stallion? Well, imagine that. You and I feel the same way about him. We've got great harmony. Yep, I think we'll work perfectly. Together, nothing can touch us. We got a weird pixel to go along with our weirdness ourselves. And her name is Carrie. And you'll move faster going on select floors, so that's great stuff. Yeah, we catch you in here again. Well, we didn't really catch you in here. But yes, let's hop on Carrie, which I assume is female because it's more of a female name. It is a unisex name, but yeah. We do go a little bit faster and we go along spiked floors. We can go back into that pipe again, so we just go back into 3D, and there's this pipe here. Where's it going to take us? Let's hop out right here, and surprise! We're way back in the starting room. Yes, it was there all this time, as you can tell if we flip into 3D. So, yeah, I just wanted to make it that way for cinematic purposes. I have unfinished business. Ha 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 ha! Your HP is low, critical, use a shroom shake or other item from the menu to restore HP. Okay, yeah, menu as an item menu. Alrighty then, I will actually use an item for once. I don't use that daisy tier because I'm pretty sure it's a little bit rarer. And we got the shroom shake. Alright, let's point it down and up and down again and back up again. Well, diagonally up and down. My HP is now going to regenerate. That's great. Hopefully it's going to stay throughout the rooms as I go through them. Oh boy, I'm definitely in bad traits here. Critical. Alright, this is the left room again, so let's go 2-8. Yeah, why is there even an end option? Welcome home, master. Secure a meow, missed you. And this is kinda freaking adorable. Just going very high technical here, and then it's just a giant cat meowing. Kitties. It's like making fun of how everybody on the internet just loves their cats. And then there's just a giant meowmaid in here. Can we talk to them? Okay, maybe not this one, it's just one that's going around this room. I tried to talk to him, but actually if you run into it, you take damage. Let's grab a fort key here, and while we're in this room, let's just reminisce about Thousand Year Door as we see the multicolored Yoshi Kids, and Punies, Pennington, a bunch of random stuff that's all from Thousand Year Door. Francis must be a big fan of that game. I agree with him. I wonder what his opinion on Secret Star is by now. Unofficial guidebook of secret boss shattering strategies. Keep your speed runs to nitro boost with each game-breaking secrets. I don't think we need even damage this thing because it doesn't show HP or damage on Mario Wiki. Android Love Patrol Volume 1, Collector's Edition, and then Collector's Edition Reissue. You must have every little version possible. Uber photography, trains, toys, and pop idols. I'm sure that's everything to look at there. But in this room, we can grab ourselves a mushroom to alleviate the damage we've taken from that. Let's enter the door on the right this time. There's a spike pit, but that's no problem for me because we have Carrie. It probably hurts Carrie, but she/he/it is probably a magical healing pixel that takes no damage or is invincible because Jesus cross-shaped. You have reached the door to Master's super secret lair. Only Master is allowed inside. You must confirm your identity for security purposes. To confirm your identity, answer true or false with the following statements. And, like the last time, all the answers are going to be true this time. Start your bank's knots. Comments are never to be removed from their plastic sleeves. Role-playing games should be no less than 180 hours long, not counting side quests. Fanny packs that are both practical and stylish. True. Please enter the secret passcode. And this one's going to be 2323. Hop a couple times. Meow meow. Super happy. He's so adorable. Doesn't do the extra stuff that the other one does. Doesn't matter which order you do these things, and this one's just going to do the simple meow rather than the extra couple things that it does. And in this room, we got another meow maid. Bunch of things to read, and those things I don't really know what they are. It's probably from one of the anime he watches, but there's so much stuff here. He's got a Virtual Boy, Super Nintendo, looks like more like a Famicom than a normal NES, GameCube right behind me as I grab this other fort key, and 64. He's got so many things. It looks like an old radio or whatever down there, or space heater maybe. And that computer down there looks dual core, and of course, how dare I forget the Bow and Bootler stuff. So many great references, and oh boy, before I leave, yeah, giant TV and Nintendo Wii. He probably has a deluxe system Wii U by now, or maybe he even got permission to get an NX, got some must-buy stuff. XS Express train set, Miss Mouse doll with real smooching action. Ugh. Survival horror romance sim, Liracuba Zombie Heartbreaker. 9 Fun grapple figure, Tanuki suit made with real Tanuki fur. Harder Than Bedrock, Rock Story DVD, issue 47 of Cyborg War, and that radio control Professor Frankly, and a lot of more sweet stuff. Geek Log Date 11/26, Mood Ranty. The sun is bright outside, so I'm going to stay in and watch the blubbening. Season 1 is better writing and voice acting than the later seasons. I mean, come on, everything went totally downhill after the big dream sequence. Still, the animation and scenes where Tubba Blubba battles robots are sweet. Season 3 was obviously just a vehicle for selling action figures and vehicles. I never understood why they changed the sound effect when the princess appears. It was ding-a-dee-ling, then suddenly it was ding-a-dee-ding-a-ling. As if no one would notice. True fans care about important stuff like that. They should totally run the show without commercials and let fans suggest storylines. That's what the fans want, and we're the only ones that matter. I guess I'll still buy the blubbening box set. The pre-order bonus is a costume. While I wait for it to come, I'll go online and tell everyone it's stupid. Sounds like everybody on the internet, that Francis guy. And by the way, it's a super stream here. Sorry to leave you guys hanging before a boss battle again. I'm sure it's gonna be a great one, but that's gonna have to wait until next time on Let's Play Super Paper Mario. Until next time, where we use our 2 fortress keys on that giant cat door there, and go in and make an attempt to get Tippy back from Francis. Don't toast yourself.